Ayan, so hello po. Welcome back po sa ating study chunks with Sir Fercie. We are now in our lesson or second video installment about our lesson number 8, People, Media. Ayan, so pagpatuloy na po natin ang ating discussion. Ready na ba kayo? So yun, sana ay meron kayong hawak na module, no, para nasasabayan ako. Ayan, so let's discuss people, media. No, i-define na natin ito. Sabi dito, page number 8, people media refers to the persons that are involved in the use, analysis, evaluation. Medyo hinaan natin yung sound. Ayan. So, ayun. People media refers to the persons that are involved in the use, analysis, evaluation, and production of media and information. People media is classified into two types. Okay, the people as media and the people in media. So, napaka-basic po, no? Kung magbibigay tayo ng example, ako. Isa akong people media. Okay? So, I could act, no? Dito sa isang kay natin, which is the people as media or a person as media, or I could be a person or a people in media. Depende sa kung ano yung ginagawa ko. Mamaya magkakaroon tayo ng definition, lilinawin natin ano yung pinagkaiba ng dalawang ito. Pero either way po, no, we consider them as people media. Basta ikaw ay tao na involved sa pag-produce, sa paggamit, okay, sa pag-analyze, pag-evaluate ng different media platforms, you are considered people media. Okay? But we are, we focus more po doon sa mga gumagawa, no? Sa mga nagpo-produce ng information via different media platforms. Okay po. So now let's proceed. Okay? So define natin, number 1, people as media. Sabihin mo nga, people as media. Okay? These are the individuals po. People as media are the individuals who serve as channels. So the word here is channels of information dissemination. Okay? Before, they make use of writing essays, literature, and news to create artifacts. Okay? But with the advent of technology and social media, people are now empowered to not just produce artifacts, but also evaluate, analyze, edit, and give feedback to media artifact. They are the media itself. So pay attention to the last sentence, no? They are the media themselves. No? Ito yung sinasabi natin na people as media. The first definition natin sabi, they serve as the channel of information dissemination. Now, if you're going to remember po, no, if your discussion in oral communication in context, no, diniscuss doon yung different elements of communication. And one of the basic or the traditional model po na meron tayo is yung kanino nga ba yun? Shannon and Weaver model, kung di ako nagkakamali. Kung saan meron tayong 4 na elements, no, of communication. 4 major elements: the sender, the message, the channel, and the receiver. Okay, sabi dito, with people as media, no, yung channel, yung mismo tao, no, or sa ibang analogy, yung tao mismo yung channel, no, sa kanya mismo kinuha yung information, no, hindi siya yung sender no. Yes, possible siya din yung sender, no, pero yung sarili niya din yung ginamit niya bilang channel of the information, no? Sa kanya nanggaling lahat ng information. Possible na ginamit niya yung sarili niyang experience, possible na ginamit niya yung sarili niyang opinion, no? Possible na in-experiment niya yung sarili niyang katawan, okay, para mag-share ng isang particular information sa ibang tao. Okay, so that is the definition po of people as media, no? Yung tao mismo yung channel, yung tao mismo yung pinagkuhanan ng information. Okay, mamaya pag-uusapan natin ano naman yung people in media, kasi magkaiba po ito. Pero nagkakaroon na kayo ng idea kung ano yung people in media. Kasi kung yung people as media, the person himself is the channel, we can say the people in media, no, the people or the individual serve as the center of the information. No, mamaya i-elaborate natin. But now, let's proceed to the different types of people as media. We have 4 ata. Ito, tama ba? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ayan, hinihingal na ako. Number 1, opinion leader. Sabihin mo opinion leader. So by definition, these are leaders of particular groups of people in a community. No? These are the influential people that communicate the messages they get from the mainstream media or from higher positions in an organization and convey these messages to certain individuals, especially those who can't afford to directly receive messages from the original source. However, the messages they share are filtered, adding their own opinion about the issue, which invalidate the truthfulness of the original information. Okay, so pay attention to the last sentence po. However, the messages they shared are filtered, adding their own opinion about the issue. Okay, that makes opinion leaders an example or a type of people as media. Okay, they don't just relay yung information na nakuha nila. No, parang copy-paste. No, they put their own interpretation doon sa mga taong kasama nila, doon sa mga taong pinag-share nila. And since they're opinion leaders, no, nai-influence nila itong mga taong kasama niya, no? Yung mga taong tawag dito, yung mga subordinates niya. Okay? So, nanggagaling sa kanya mismo yung interpretation. Kaya niya nga nakokompel itong mga tao na sumama sa mga advocacies niya. 'Di ba? So, example natin dito is yung mga influencers natin, no, sa social media. Marami po diyan na talagang mga followers ng different na mga politicians natin, no. Ayoko na lang mag-name drop. Pero itong mga tao na ito ay sobrang influential, no, na paniniwalaan ng mga followers nitong politician na ito yung sasabihin niya, no, kasi ay meron siyang facts no, I mean meron siyang data na pine-present, tapos binibigyan niya ng sarili niyang interpretation. Okay, so nagiging ganun ka-influential itong mga opinion leaders natin. Okay, kasi aside from the fact na nagbibigay sila ng sarili nilang opinion na valid naman, no, valid naman yung mga opinion nila, pero at the same time yung opinion na yun ay grounded with evidences. Okay, pero meron nga lang mga pagkakataon na exaggerate, na naging sensationalized yung mga information na binibigay nila, ganyan, to the point na nako-compromise yung validity ng information or ng original information na nakuha nila. Okay, ang scenario kasi, itong mga subordinates niya, wala yung alam doon sa information na nakuha niya, na nanggaling sa higher ups, no? Nanggaling sa mga sources niya, walang alam yan. Kaya kung ano lang yung sasabihin ng opinion leader, yun lang yung paniniwalaan ng mga tao, yung mga subordinates niya. Okay, that's why siya yung nagsaserve as media, no? Siya yung pinaka-channel para malaman, ma-inform itong mga followers niya noong issue na yun or noong information na yun. For example, a group of laborers are unsatisfied by the fees they receive from their manager, Mr. Vargas. So, from their manager, no? Meron silang reklamo or hindi sila nakukontento doon sa compensation, no? Doon sa binabayad sa kanila ng kanilang manager. Mr. Vargas po, the one acting as leader, no? We can say the opinion leader, went to talk to the manager about the issue. So, kasi siya yung representative The manager said that the additional payment will be given the next day due to the budgetary concern. However, Mr. Vargas, who always opposes the manager, went back to the group of laborers and told them that the manager is incompetent and showed no concern to them. So, grabing na-edit yung information. Sabi ng manager, bukas mabibigay yung compensation, nagkaroon lang tayo ng problema sa budget today. No? Pero dahil itong si Mr. Vargas, no, yung opinion leader, ay medyo talagang against siya dito sa leadership ng manager. Okay, ayaw niya yung service nitong manager. Iniba niya yung information, pinagmukha niyang incompetent, no? Na walang pakialam itong manager. Ang sistema, hindi alam nitong mga followers ni opinion leader yung exact na sinabi ni manager. Kaya ang tendency, pinaniwalaan nitong mga followers na ito. Okay, yung sinabi ni Mr. Vargas, tong opinion leader. They will be given additional payment, but as to when and how much is still under deliberation. Grabe pa, may mga ganun pang additional information siyang dinagdag, no? Kaya wala namang ganung sinabi. And that whoever disagrees is free to resign. Okay, wala namang sinabi si manager na kapag may nag-disagree, okay, doon sa payment na ibibigay sa kanila, no, pwedeng mag-resign. So itong si Mr. Vargas, yung opinion leader, talagang tinotont niya, no? Ini-encourage niya somehow, ini-influence niya yung mga minds nitong mga laborers na mag-resign. Okay? Disgusted, no? The word disgusted nandun na, no? Na-influence na yung kanilang perception, no? Yung kanilang minds, yung kanilang view. Okay? This disgusted the laborers and retaliates to the manager. Then, ano nangyari? Conflict between the laborers and the manager arises nang walang idea itong manager na nababash na pala siya, no? Nakikriticize na pala siya. Grabe ang epekto po, no, ng mga opinion leaders talaga. Kaya kapag naging magaling po kayo sa pag-handle ng information nyo, na naging tulad kayo ng mga sikat na influencer, no? You know your way with words, the way you convince or the way you utilize information in a convincing manner. Please po, no? Maging truthful tayo. Huwag natin masyadong i-exaggerate, no? Porket huwag natin masyadong bahira ng sarili nating emotions, yung ating mga opinion. It's okay to present, it's okay to voice out your opinion, pero make sure to be fair, no? Make sure to be fair. Hindi naman mahirap iyon, no? Hindi po imposible yon na maging opinionated ka pero fair ka at the same time. That's possible and that's ethical. That's what we should do. Unlike Mr. Vargas. Okay, so dito, opinion leader natin si Mr. Vargas, no? Yung nagsabi na incompetent to, walang pakialam itong manager natin, so mag-resign na kayo, ganyan. So, yun, yung audience natin doon is yung laborers. And added information natin, ito yung inedit niya, no? The time and amount of the additional payment is unsure and that whoever disagrees is free to resign. What else? Yung opinion niya about Mr. Manager na incompetent to at walang pakialam, walang concern sa mga laborers, no? Yun po yung ginagawa ng ating mga opinion leaders. That's what makes them people as media. Kasi itong mga audience niya, itong mga followers niya, sa kanya lang nakadepende ng information. Kumbaga nakatulalayan sa kanya habang nagsasalita siya. Kasi wala sila ka-idea. Inaabangan nila kung anong sasabihin ng kanilang opinion leader. No? Kasi si opinion leader lang yung may access doon sa interview niya or doon sa information na nakuha niya doon sa higher ups. No? Kasi siya yung representative eh. No? So, ganun po. No? Opinion leaders, number 1. Medyo tumagal tayo doon. Number 2 natin. We have citizen journalists. So definition, people from different age category and from different walks of the life who are able to use modern technology as means of communication. Like sharing information from newsworthy events to other people are considered to be doing citizen journalism. Citizen journalism doesn't need one to be professionally trained journalist as long as one is able to share ideas, information, send photos and videos about the prevalent phenomenon in the community through using the different types of media and several social media platforms to a greater scope of the society is considered as citizen journalism. Okay, so consider din po to as people in media. People as media in the sense that lahat po ng mga resources, no, ng isang citizen, normal citizen, no, meron siyang nakuha ng video, no, sa isa community nila, issue na yon. Okay, lahat yun ay ginamit niya para magbalita. Okay, that's what makes him a people as media. Kasi supposed to be, ang gumagawa niyan ay mga professional journalist. Okay, ang professional journalist natin, yung mga broadcasters natin, mga reporters natin, mga writers natin, nagagather yan ng data. Okay, kuha-kuha ng data, interview, no, para makapag-publish ng balita. Pero this time po, no, hindi na kailangan ng ganun. Kasi meron na mismo, tayo na mismo mga ordinary citizens, pwede na tayo mag-publish ng balita on our own. Okay, that's what makes us people as media. Tayo bilang mga citizen journalist. Okay? Hindi na tayo, ginamit natin yung sarili nating efforts, sarili nating resources para magsilbing source of information, no? Sarili nating pictures, sarili nating videos na witness natin, no, face to face yung krimen, yung aksidente. Okay? So, sa atin nakarely, no, yung tao, yung audiences, naging source tayo ng information, naging channel tayo para malaman ng buong mundo yung nangyari na yun, no? Kaya tayo tinawag na people as media, no? Tayong mga citizen journalist. And this is the good thing, no? Isa to sa mga development of press media dito sa ating bansa. ordinary citizens have now the capacity to serve as an outlet, no, or as a source of reliable information. Okay, so hindi mo na kailangan ng formal learning about journalism, no, as long as yan ay totoong nangyari, no, wala kang tinagong katotohanan sa balita mo, no, you can be considered as a citizen journalist. No, usually kapag citizen journalism, magte-take ka ng video, no, kumbaga exclusive news. Halimbawa, merong isang maraming mga instances Halimbawa, yung baha, di ba? Yung mabahang nangyari sa lugar nyo, no, vinidyohan mo. Nakita doon sa video mo na talagang lagpas bahay yung baha sa inyo, no? Yun. That itself is a news na hindi alam ng maraming tao na ganun pala yung nangyayari sa community nito. No? So, kaya tinawag na people as media kasi ikaw yung naging daan, naging channel para malaman nila yung balita na yun. For example, an advisory from the FIVOLs come out informing the public that an active volcano is showing signs of possible eruption, thus demanding the people living near the volcano to evacuate. No? A citizen can take a screenshot of the advisory and post it on his social media account to help inform his friends and relatives about the impending disaster. Okay, so that's one thing also, no? He may also include his post precautionary measures and emergency contacts so people may know what to do. Kapag ikaw, halimbawa dito sa example natin, walang signal doon sa lugar kung saan sasabog yung bulkan. Kasi nga, talagang hindi maganda yung panahon, tapos lumilindol, ganyan, kaya naputol yung electrical supply. Okay, wala sila ng means to be informed, no, by the local government. Bilang ikaw isang concerned citizen ka, no, at may mga kamag-anak halimbawa sa Batangas kung saan nandun yung Taal volcano natin, no, you will use your resources, no, you will be the channel, magiging daan para ma-inform mo itong mga taong taga Batangas na ganito ang advisory ng FIVOLs, mag-evacuate kayo, di ba? At ganito yung mga precautionary measures na kailangan nyong gawin, no? Nakatulong ka, di ba, bilang isang citizen journalist para ma-share sa kanila yung information na kailangan nilang malaman. Ikaw yung naging channel. Since people as media, it refers to people who acts as channel or who act as channel of information dissemination. Okay, so all these are considered simple act of journalism as long as you secured factual information, no? Tapos real event yan, no? Yan ay journalism. Okay, so hindi mo na kailangan matuto ng formal journalism na education, ganyan. Kasi ito ay ginagawa na, nakikita na natin, di ba? Aware tayo, familiar tayo sa ginagawa ng isang journalist. So pwede na natin itong i-practice. So that's number 3, no? Number 2 pala. Number 3 natin, we have social journalist. 21st century is all about maximizing the use of technology but with critical judgment, no, on how it should be manipulated. One product of technology that create a massive impact to the society are different social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. These platforms are now being used to spread information in a more accessible and convenient way. People no longer look for news because it directly comes to the user. Okay, journalism, media, and information are becoming social phenomenon and a trend today. Professional journalists, reader content, and average citizens who contribute news work. Naputol ata itong ating statement dito. Pero nevertheless po, no, social journalism and citizen journalism, they are somewhat the same. In the sense na tayo pa din yung nagsisilbing source of information. No? Ang mga tao hindi na nila kailangan pang magbasa ng dyaryo, manood ng radyo at ng TV para makakuha ng balita. Okay? Sa social media po, napakadami na nating nakikita mga balitang nangyayari. Yan man ay manggaling sa isang journalist, no, sa kanyang private account sa Twitter, 'di ba? May mga nakikita kayo mga journalist sa kanilang private account, nagbabalita na yung mga 'yan, 'di ba? Kung kayo inapanood yung seminar natin about yung journalism seminar natin, sinabi doon ni Maris Umali na may mga pagkakataon na ginagamit niya yung kanyang social media accounts, 'di ba, para magbalita, no? Ma-maximize talaga lahat ng platforms para ma-reach out ang mga tao. That is social journalism. no? And as well as tayong mga citizens, ordinary citizens, no, we can contribute to social journalism. Gamitin natin ang mga platforms na ito, social media platforms na ito, to spread information, factual information, to spread news and current affairs, no, to those people na hindi aware. Okay, so yun lamang po yun. Social journalist po, ito ay gumagamit ng different social networking sites or social media platforms. Okay po. ABS-CBN, for example, one of the biggest news company in the Philippines, has been promoting proper way of citizen journalism through their Bayan Mo, Ipatrol Mo campaign. Okay, this program allows and accepts any reports from the citizens and talk about the nation's event and social concerns. Ayan, so nakakatuwa itong mga mainstream media organizations natin, no? Talagang they encourage citizens of the Philippines to also be involved in disseminating factual information, no, among Filipinos. Ayan, so Bayan Mo, Ipatrol Mo. Ayan, isa to sa mga segment po ng ABS-CBN kung saan nagagather sila ng mga posts po, no, ng mga tao in Facebook, in Twitter, tapos binabalita nila yon. Okay, napakadami ng ganito, even in GMA, TV5, no. Tapos doon, by the way, sa citizen journalism kasi natin, kung alam niyo yung segment na You Scoop sa 24 oras noon, okay, or sa sa Saksi din, no. At marami ding mga programs na nagpapakita ng mga videos ng mga krimen, ganyan. So ayun. Okay. So ang difference naman ng citizen journalism and social journalism, no, or social journalist and citizen journalist. Ang citizen journalist po, no, talagang hindi ito makikita masyado sa sa social media platforms. Ang ginagawa nila, meron silang video, tapos pinapadala nila, no, doon sa mismong network via email o hand delivery, ganyan. Pupunta sila sa network, tapos papakita nila yung content nila, ganyan, or yung article nila. Dito sa social journalism, ito yung mas mas advanced na, no, meron na ditong social media convergence na dito, gumagamit na ng different media platforms such as yun nga, mga social networking sites in disseminating information. Okay, so sana gets natin yon, no? And number 4, last po na type ng ating people as media. Okay, balik nga tayo. Number 1 natin is opinion leaders. Number 2 natin is citizen journalism. Number 3 natin social journalism. Number 4 natin is crowdsourcing. Okay, so because of the aid of the several media platforms and high technology gadgets, soliciting, the word is soliciting, no, ideas, recommendation, and suggestions from services, ideas, places, etc. have come so handy nowadays. People from the online community make use of the crowdsourcing to obtain information from other media. Okay, so with crowdsourcing naman po, okay, di ba with crowdsourcing naman, from the word crowd, ang nagiging source din ng information natin dito ay mga tao. Okay, ang best example is Wikipedia. Okay, dito po sa Wikipedia, aware naman tayo na ito ay para itong tawag dito, para itong isang bukas na platform kung saan lahat ay pwedeng mag-contribute, maglagay, mag-delete, mag-edit ng mga information. E may mga tendency po na yung mga users na nag-upload, nag-share ng information dito ay nanggaling lang sa kanilang mga opinion, nanggaling lang sa kanilang mga insights kung paano nila naintindihan ng isang lesson, no? Kung paano nila na-witness ang isang phenomenon. Ganun nila i-explain iyon. Okay? And with crowdsourcing po, it's like a survey questionnaire, no? Na type of data gathering. Okay? That's why, still, itong mga platforms na ito, okay, nagiging platform siya to gather information from different organizations, different people. Kaya siya isang example ng people as media kasi ginamit pa din ng tao bilang isang channel of information. Okay, so most probably kung isang platform ka na nagko-conduct ng crowdsourcing, no, ikaw ay isang people as media pa din. Okay po, kasi tao at tao pa din ang pinanggalingan nito. Okay po, so yun po ang ating crowdsourcing. Alright, so that's number 4. Okay, and last type of people as media. So, try this assessment po, no, sa baba ng ating page number 9. Ayan, so meron po tayong mga pictures dyan. Napakadali po, i-label na natin ang type of people as media. Okay, so last na tayo, no. Dito lang tayo mag-e-end sa next type of media, which is people in media. Okay, first type natin is people as media. No? Second type natin is people in media. Ayan, sorry po. Medyo napasandal na ako kasi ay hindi makahinga maayos. Ayan, people in media po, these are the people who manipulate the media behind the lens and pens. Okay, they use text, audio, visual, multimedia, etc. to spread information and messages for the public. Okay, the word here is manipulate. Sabihin mo manipulate, no? Kung kanina ang keyword natin is the channel of information dissemination, this time they are people in media, no? Refers to individuals po who manipulate the media. Kung sa people as media, they are the media themselves. Dito sa people in media, they manipulate the media for information dissemination. Okay, so gumagamit na dito ng ibang platform, okay, para mag-disseminate ng information. So sana hindi kayo nalilito, no? With people in media po, meron yung iba't ibang mga tools na ginagamit, no? Different sources. Okay, ako for example, okay, dito muna tayo sa people as media. For example, people as media, eto, ako nagsasalita. Ayan, sa kamerang ito. No, may mga pagkakataon na nagbibigay ako ng mga sarili kong testimonies, sarili kong mga experiences related doon sa ating lesson. No, that's what makes me people as media. Kapag sarili kong experience, okay, or kapag ito, sarili kong content ito, okay, lahat ng ito ay nanggaling sa akin. Okay, so people as media. Alright? Pero kapag tiningnan natin sa perspective na itong modules na ginagawa ko ay nanggaling sa different sources of information, no? Itong mga pictures ay galing sa unsplash.com. Itong lesson natin about people media nanggaling sa DepEd or sa different authors po of books related to media and information literacy. That is people in media already. Ako ay people in media. Kasi bakit? Gumamit ako ng different media platforms such as textbooks, pictures, videos, 'di ba? Last lesson natin about plagiarism, 'di ba? Gumamit ako din ng videos from Saksi, of GMA7, GMA Network, ganyan. So utilize ko 'yun para mag-present ng lesson ng isang information. So people in media na ako doon. Remember the difference? Pag sinabi nating people as media, yung tao mismo, yung media. Yung tao mismo yung pinagkuhanan ng information, no? Yung doon sa tao kumuha ng information. Okay, opinion leader, citizen journalist, no? Social journalist, sarili nilang trabaho yung information. Okay, when we talk about people in media, isang tao na nagmamanipulate lamang ng mga media na hindi kanya, possible hindi kanya. Okay, para makapag-present siya ng information doon sa mga audiences niya. Okay, so doon sa mga reporters natin, mga writers natin, yan, example yan ng mga people in media. Kasi yung mga statements na nandoon sa mga balita nila, kinuha lang naman nila sa interview mula sa ibang tao. Diba? Yung mga videos na yun, hindi naman sila nag-take nun, kundi yung videographer nila. Okay, yung mga sound effects doon, hindi nanggaling sa kanila, kundi sa ibang mga sources, or yung editor, yung naglagay doon ng mga sound effects, di ba? Visual effects, may crawler pa doon. Different media yun. Di ba? Talagang ang daming mga ginamit dito just to spread information and messages for the public. Okay, so we have now different types of people in media. Okay, we have 4 as well. Number 1, multimedia journalists. So they are the ones who have abilities in accessing, evaluating, and producing information using several forms of media. Mostly, they make use of social networking sites to connect to the masses for easy and wider dissemination of their reliable news stories. So what napakadali po, no? Multimedia journalists po. These are journalists or people who manipulates media na iba-iba. Since it's multimedia, ang kinokontrol ng mga journalists na ito ay text, pictures, combination of text, pictures, audios, videos, no? In organizing and in presenting information to their audiences. Most common or most usually pala, no? ay nakikita natin ang mga multimedia journalists sa internet. Ayan. Not just in social media sites but also in different digital news portals po kung saan nakakakita tayo ng videos, pictures, and audios and text at the same time. Okay, ganun lang naman iyon, no? So, meron tayo, halimbawa ako, diba? Nagpa-publish ako ng content sa YouTube. I can consider myself as a multimedia journalist. Considering na ako din ay gumraduate ng journalism, diba? So, yun ang tawag sa akin, multimedia journalist. Kapag ginamit ko ang isang platform that allows me to input different types of media, no? Such as text, pictures, videos, audios, etc. sa isang platform. No, kapag isang tao equipped, no, in using these multimedia platforms, then he can be considered as a multimedia journalist. Okay, ulitin ko, pag-manipulate, pag-control, paggamit, no, paggamit kung paano mo i-layout yung bawat information na yan. Okay, para ma-layout mo sila sa isang ma-unite mo sila, mayroong coherence sa pag-present ng information na gusto mong sabihin sa iyong mga audiences. Okay, you have the ability, yun ang sabi dito, in accessing, alam mo yung mga sources of videos, pictures, evaluating kung yan ba ay factual o hindi, no? Yan ba ay relatable or relevant to sa topic at hand, and producing. Ayan, tulad ko, nagre-record ako ng sarili kong video, no? Pwede rin ako mag-record ng sarili kong audio, kumanta ako, ganyan, or gumawa ng sarili kong sound effects. Ano pa yung text, diba? Ano pa yung pictures? Kaya ko mag-produce ng mga yan. So, we could consider them, or these individuals as multimedia journalists. Okay? Actually, lahat tayo ay pwede, no? Dito sa aspect na ito, multimedia journalist. Actually, ito yung pinaka integration nitong types of people in media natin. Kasi number 2 natin, we have print journalists. So, okay na tayo sa multimedia. Multimedia journalists, usually or most likely, ito yung mga nasa multimedia platforms din, no? Such as the different social networking sites and other internet platforms. Number 2 natin, print journalists. These are people who underwent training. Ito, mas matindi kasi ito in journalism writing, equipped with the fundamental and significant knowledge and strategies in writing news and stories based from real events in the community, written for the people in the community. They generally report in newspaper and magazines. So, ito talaga may formal na practice or training, workshop, and seminars and lectures, formal education in journalism. Usually, guys, kasi, with journalism, it focuses talaga sa print media. No? Nung ako ay nag-aaral ng journalism during college, talagang hinasa kami sa pagsusulat ng different types of article, no? Paano yung pagsusulat ng headlines, paano mag-copy read, no? Mag-proofread ng mga articles, tamang grammar, no? Paano magbilang ng mga units sa headline, paano mag-take ng pictures for cut, 'di ba? Ang tawag kasi sa mga pictures sa newspaper ay cut. Okay? Tapos, paano mag-construct ng cut lines. In other words, captions para sa pictures. Paano mag-layout, diba? Ano yung dapat makikita sa front page. Ano yung paano makikita sa folio, sa banner headlines. Napakadami pong mga rules. Okay? So, sobrang hands-on po dito sa print journalism. So, kasi talagang ito yung backbone, no, ng journalism. Sabi nga ni Sir Ariel doon sa journalism seminar, print journalism is the backbone of journalism in the history of press in the world, ganyan. Ito yung talagang pinaka-foundation, no? Talagang dito nanggaling yung broadcast journalism. Ito yung pinanghugutan ng lahat. Paano tayo nagkaroon ng konsepto ng multimedia and broadcast journalism sa mundo. Okay, ito yung pinakasimula ng lahat, di ba? Matatandaan mo, nagsimula ang lahat sa dyaryo diba? Sa Pilipinas, dyaryo. Sa ibang bansa, dyaryo yan. Okay, so print journalist, okay, talagang it requires expertise dito sa print journalism natin. Kailangan talaga ay marunong ka sa pagsusulat, sa pagle-layout, sa rules ng paggawa ng headline. Ayan, so napakahalaga yan. Rules sa paggawa ng lead, With multimedia journalism kasi, parang kahit na anong caption mo dyan, no, as long as factual yan at tama yung grammar, okay na. But with print journalism po, may pina-follow yan na conventions and standards and rules, no, sa lahat ng aspeto. Diba? Sa margin, sa layout, sa writings, sa grammar, sa pictures, lahat ay mayroong sinusunod na batas. Okay, so that's number 2, print journalist. Ito yung mga writers natin. Okay, iba't iba ng sources, iba't iba ng mga contents, di ba? Ano ba yung nakikita natin sa newspaper? We have pictures, text, yun lang naman picture and text lang naman So, iyan, i-compile niya yan. Di ba? Mga statements, interviews, no? Para makapag-produce siya ng isang newspaper. Okay, at naipapabasa niya sa mga readers niya. The same with magazine and other printed releases. No? Magazine, tawag dito, ano yung tawag doon? Flyers, ayan, folios, alright, so doon yung mga example ng mga print media natin, tama ba? So sana natandaan nyo pa yon. Number 3, broadcast journalists. They are who we often see on television and we hear on radio, giving us updates on the local, national, and world events. They are skilled not just in journalism but also in public speaking. Okay, mga anchors natin, mga field reporters natin, si Marizumali, yan, si Lord de Vera, yan ay mga broadcast journalists natin. Okay, so sila naman po yung mga magagaling magsalita, no? Yung mga naririnig at napapanood natin na nagre-report ng balita. Okay, so they are not just skilled in writing, no, in journalism, but also in public speaking. Okay, yan ay pangarap ko po, no? Actually, yan ang pinaka-target ko nung college. Sadya lang na walang broadcast journalism sa college na pinagpasukan ko. Journalism lang talaga ang meron. Pero na-practice pa din naman namin, no, yung broadcast journalism dito sa mga activities namin during college. Ayun, so napakadali po, no, ang differences sa with print journalist. Ang print, pagsulat lang yan, pagle-layout. Ang broadcast, pagsasalita. Okay, at pagpe-present sa harap ng camera o sa radyo. Okay po, so yun po yung ating broadcast journalist. Kaya siya tinawag na na people in media dahil sila ay nagre-report lamang. Okay, ang mga information, ang mga content na binabalita nila ay nanggaling sa iba't ibang writers, nanggaling sa iba't ibang photographers, videographers, nanggaling sa iba't ibang interviews sa iba't ibang tao, no, yung mga statistics and data galing sa iba't ibang government agencies. Sila lamang ay taga-report. Okay, gets nyo? So, yun sana malinaw sa atin. Sila lamang ay taga-manipulate noong mga media na yun in presenting the information. Okay? So, number 4 natin, photojournalists po, they are physically and emotionally attached to their high-end cameras, which they use to capture important scenes and events from the surroundings, which carry with its stories that give impact to the society as a whole. Okay? So, pictures tell 1,000 stories. So, sorry, nag-invento na ako ng quotation, pero totoo po iyon. No? It speaks a million message. No, hindi na kailangan sa photojournalism po kasi hindi po dito kailangan ng ng caption pa, no? Hindi na dito kailangan pa ng isang article na mag-e-explain kung ano yung nasa picture na yun. The picture itself tells a story. Okay, that's why we consider photojournalists as a type of people in media. Kasi nagkuha siya ng picture at yung picture na yun ay hindi siya yun. Okay, ang picture na yun ay isang event na nagsasabi ng isang storya. For example, isa akong photojournalist. Nagpicture ako ng isang pamilya na nasa Tagaytay, 'di ba? Actually, I experienced this. Nasa Jollibee, McDo, 13 ako, ganyan. Tapos pinicturean ko yung isang mag-aama, tatay, tapos puro babaeng anak, ganyan. At napakaliliit nila. Tapos nakakatuwa kasi kasi sobrang joyful nilang tingnan. So pinicturean ko sila. Ayan. Ako ay naging instrument lamang, no? Naging instrument lamang ako para ipakita yung storya. Yung storya na yun ay hindi sa akin, kundi yung storya na yun ay sa pamilya. That's what makes a photojournalist an example or a type of people in media. Hindi sa kanya nanggaling yung istorya. yung story ay nanggaling sa isang event, sa ibang tao, no, sa ibang situation. Okay, so yun po yung ating photojournalist. Okay, ang platform naman na ginagamit natin dito or media ay yung mga litrato. Okay, ang broadcast journalist natin, TV and radio, photojournalist natin, photos, print journalist natin, print media, 'di ba? Newspaper, magazines, multimedia journalist natin, social media or mga multimedia platforms natin such as Facebook, 'di ba? Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Ayan yung mga multimedia platforms natin. Alright? So, commonly ito ay internet. Okay po? So, yun po ang ating discussion. Maraming salamat. Yun, praise God. Natapos tayo ng hindi ako masyadong hiningal. Ayan, so thank you so much po. God bless everyone. Dito na po natapos ang ating lesson, no, for sub-quarterly period, for second quarter period, and for the entire semester of our subject, Media and Information Literacy. Thank you so much for staying with me. Thank you so much for bearing with me, no, sa mga pagkakataon na dahil nga tayo asynchronous learning, no, talagang sayang at hindi tayo nakapag-usap ng real time ganyan. Hindi ko kayo natutukan sa mga activities nyo. Ayan. Pero nevertheless po, I hope na marami tayong natutunan sa ating mga videos na ina-upload ko. Maraming salamat po. And as we end, no, ang itong ating semester, itong ating sub-quarter period, itong ating second quarter, no, at itong ating lesson, I invite everyone po to pray. Okay, samahan mo ako sa ating closing prayer. Close your eyes. Pray with me. Okay, so let's start. Yes, Lord, thank you for giving us the opportunity to learn and the capacity to understand. Let our knowledge be of service not only for the attainment of our goals, but also for the benefit of others. Amen. Ayan, so maraming salamat guys. Thank you so much po. No? Maraming salamat sa pagsama sa akin. Maraming salamat sa patience nyo, sa perseverance nyo. Maraming salamat sa compliance nyo. I appreciate you all po, no? Sana ay may apply natin itong mga natutunan natin, no? At sana ay maging information literate individuals tayo, no? Hindi sana matapos dito sa subject natin yung mga natutunan natin, kundi ito ay talagang may apply natin, may integrate natin, no, sa inyong mga ibang subjects, and most importantly sa inyong personal na buhay. Okay po, so maraming salamat. I'm Sir Fercie and this is Study Chunks with Sir Fercie, lesson about people, media. Okay, and that ends our study chunk videos for the subject Media and Information Literacy. Maraming salamat po. Goodbye and God bless you everyone. Yan. Kita-kits na lang po sa ating graduation, no? At sa second quarter assessment. Ayan, yun na lang pala ang natitira. Maraming salamat po. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.